Welcome everyone, I'm ATTAGswag, and today was the release of Season 4 of Fall Guys in the very much anticipated Creative Mode. I'm going to go over what changes we have seen, then I'll briefly cover the Fame Passes, you heard me right, Fame Passes, new features, and then we'll jump into Creative Mode. My first impression is I'm very impressed. I thought Creative Mode was going to be a letdown, or too limited, but I had so much fun trying to create my first map that I didn't notice way too much time had passed by. There's a ton to go over, and I want to make sure this video is short and sweet. I'll have more videos in the next coming days and month to discuss each topic more in detail once we've had some time to really dive deep, but I wanted to give you a quick look at what Season 4 brings. In the settings, not too much has changed. I did notice one or two new settings, but nothing really that's worth mentioning. The Fame Pass says Fame Pass 1, and it sounds like multiple Fame Passes will be involved in the season. If you'll notice, there are specific dates associated with the Fame Pass. The Fame Pass is free, and you can upgrade it for 600 Showbucks or 1,500 Showbucks. The main difference between these two is you simply skip more tiers. You get the same thing for both, but the cost difference is paying for tiers or levels you can skip. My recommendation would be to not buy the upgrade at all, or to only buy the 600 Kudos upgrade, because the only difference is how many levels you can skip. If you're going to play the game anyway, you're going to gain those levels. You can get some premium tier rewards, and you can play to earn Techno Bean and Cutest Friend. Aside from that, it's only skipping levels. The Fame Pass 1 is only 120 levels, and at level 40 you start collecting a lot more shards. It's not nearly as in-depth as last season, but that's okay in my book, especially if they're going to have more than one Fame Pass. The main feature for Fame Pass 1 is Hello Kitty. Your outfits and cosmetics layout didn't change. There isn't any new features for accessorizing your character yet, and you still can't search for items, you still have to scroll. Something that also didn't change is nothing has been added to the Crown Pass. Now let's get to what you really came here to see, Creative Mode. The playlists and how they're laid out has changed. There's been an update to them. Custom shows are still there, but you can do so much now. There are pre-made custom maps from the Creator Mode that you can play. You can run one of 4 Creator Mode maps to get 5 shards. They are pretty basic with the exception of the hard map, which takes a little bit of practice, but it's not too terribly difficult. It is somewhat challenging, but after a few runs, it became much easier. There's a Creative Mode playlist similar to Solo Show that just incorporates the pre-made Creative List maps. I counted 8 that you can find under Pick and Mix in the Custom Show area. I don't know if there are more that are hidden or that will show up, but those were the ones I could physically see. There are new finals along with a handful of maps being vaulted and unvaulted. A cool feature is when playing some of the custom creative maps, it shows you how many people have played it. I've heard talk about adding the most popular ones in a weekly rotation into Solo Show or something among those lines, but we will see how that plays out. There is still a minimum amount of players needed for certain custom lobby game types, but you can save and run your creative map by yourself. There are a few other maps that only need one person, but something like Finals Marathon only needs 2 people to start. So for those that enjoy practicing certain finals, it's now a possibility to do roll-off customs again, which I know was a huge letdown last season as many people enjoyed not needing 10 people or more to play a certain playlist. Now there are some playlists that do require 10 or more, but with so much to do, I don't see that being as big of an issue as last season or previous seasons. Some of the pre-made creative maps are very simplistic while others are tons of fun. Now let's move on to actually creating maps. I was worried how user-friendly this would be and how limited it would be with only being able to spend 1,000 points. But it was actually a lot of fun and I felt like I got a decent level built. I can really see the potential in this and I can't wait to see what the community builds map-wise, myself included, as I'd love to build a map everyone enjoys. Let me know some of your ideas in the comments and I'll take a run at a few of the best ideas. With Creative Mode just being released, there isn't a massive amount of obstacles and stuff, but it isn't too little where I find myself wanting more, at least as of now. You can only create race maps at the moment, but it does have a pre-filled section of something else to come in the future. Let me know in the comments what other obstacles you would like to see in Creative Mode that you do not see currently. For me, I think I would like to see some hex tiles that I could put in various places. Each item has a point value associated to it. You can customize most items by size, speed, time frame, and rotate almost any direction you would like. I feel like this is very user-friendly as you can copy and delete obstacles with one button. I was worried it was going to be clunky and sluggish, but it is not. Go check out my first map called Rainbow's End. You can find it by the code on the screen. It's pretty basic, but it's my first map attempt, so cut me a little slack if it doesn't slap. And don't forget to take some pictures at the finish line on the rainbow. I myself am excited to really spend some time digging into creative mode and creating some crazy maps. Well, that is your first access look at Season 4. Let me know in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like, wanted to see more of, or something I missed or didn't cover. I'll be streaming multiple days this week and we'll be releasing content daily. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up or tell me why you didn't enjoy it. If you like the channel, hit that subscribe button, as my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and here for more content. It's really easy. Everything is ATTAGswag. ATTAGswag. I can't wait to really dive into this season to see what it really brings. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one.